synthesis between the religion and rationality, which is something he was always striving for. In November 2004, he was called to serve as a rabbi of the Jewish community in Baden, Switzerland, a position he holds until today. Let's welcome Rabbi Aaron Mueller.
Assalamu alaikum, my friends. I think after being 3 days together, living together in the college, other friends already. And before I start, I hope it doesn't go my 2 minutes count. I want to be grateful to the UPF family who gave us the opportunity to enjoy such a beautiful atmosphere, to meet such interesting, nice people. And yesterday we had a nice day with the sun and the moon. And but especially I'm grateful for the afternoon session that we had yesterday, which changed my whole prepared speech, because I want to address what was spoken about yesterday. First of all, there was the question of Mr. Makteb, which Taj left to God, but I'm going to try to answer it anyway. And also, my friend Mr. Sukupuya from Sink from London also asked, they asked basically the same question. What's the mechanism to educate for peace? We have, like Dr. Malcolm said before, war and peace start in the mind. So we have to solve it in the mind. And how do we do that? I mean, how do we get such a system? In order to get to the subject, I'd like to ask ourselves a question which many of us, maybe myself also, will feel uncomfortable with that question. The question is, does the fact that we were born into a certain religion, or that we were influenced by a certain religion at a young age, prove its absolute and only truth? I remember Mitt Romney, when he ran for president 2 years ago, he said, I'm a Mormon, although 90% of people remain in the religion they are in, and so do I, but I really believe in it. Okay, I mean, it was like making fun of himself. Anyway, what I'm trying to say, yesterday also, another insightful point where the 3 solutions of the ambassador from Japan, where he said there could be, for interfaith understanding and living together, there could be 3 solutions, right? Or I just take my God and no other God, my way and no other way. Or the second way, my way among other ways. And then the third solution was no God at all, or one or one. But I think, and the ambassador opted for the second solution, which many of us do. And this second solution we call usually tolerance and acceptance. And I think tolerance and acceptance is a bitter aftertaste to it. Because tolerance and acceptance means, okay, I tolerate the handicap, the poor handicapped. He doesn't know that my true religion, my only truth, he doesn't know it, but poor guy, it's not his fault, that's the way he was brought up. I tolerate him, I accept him, I take him in my home, etc., etc. And I think this is the big problem. This is the main problem that we encounter although with every goodwill, but everybody in his heart thinks, I discovered the real truth, the prophet ultimate truth, my truth and no truth. And I think this is something which, if we really deepen our understanding of religion, of theology, we will see, no, there is one super truth above all those truths. I mean, I have learned that this is maybe a very strong statement, and I wouldn't dare years ago to say it. Wisdom and civilization are above religion. I know many of you will not agree with me, but I have lived through that. Religion is a tool, according to the prophets. Religion is a tool to get to pure wisdom, to pure character, and that's why it doesn't make like all religions. Many religions have different ways, like we have different clothing, like different cars. But we have to get to the goal. I mean, I can say myself, and I don't. When I speak about, I give lectures about religion. So I say, for myself, for example, I prefer the way the Muslims pray than the way the Jews and Christians do. That doesn't mean that for that I'm going to convert. I mean, you have to weigh always the pros and cons. I might lose my job also calling to it's a call that I'm giving to the UPF family and to our friends. I think the best solution would be to create learning centers where we can get to that goal, where we can get to the change from the core and see that we really see the depth of our common striving to have this connection with above all. Now, if you call him Allah or God or whatever, or nature, I mean, I could even live with atheists if they are moral. I mean, the main thing, like somebody, when atheist once said, I don't believe in God, but this wonderful being is my God. So what the difference does it make? I mean, which glasses does God wear? What nose does he have? Or where did he appear here and there? The main thing is we get to that central idea, and I would like very much, I'm willing to contribute voluntarily whatever is necessary to such an undertaking, which this will be the mechanism. If we create a hierarchy of learning centers where people just take all the religions, any religion, even the smallest religions, take all their ideologies, all their answers to the human needs, and see that it doesn't stand in contradiction of each other. God could have told me one thing, God tells me to take aspirin and tells the American to take Tylenol, but it doesn't make a difference, both bring to the same goal. And I think such learning is going to take place. I don't, like the ambassador from Thailand said, I don't know if the UN is something short-term, has big chances, but if we take such a thing, this might influence the UN too. Because if we come with learning, with understanding, and with ways of, I mean, we can have the means also of transmitting in simple ways that makes wars stupid, all the sufferings, like Professor Dr. Dawood said before, all those sufferings make it stupid for a few meters of land. You're going to let so much bloodshed. That's terrible. I mean, on both sides, I mean, it's something. Well, do I care who my prime minister or my president is? As long as he takes my garbage out every day, I'm happy. If people fight for political power, it's okay. It's like children playing in kindergarten. But we should be really, as religious people, as thinking people, we should be above this all and get to the task of learning to understand, not just sitting in conferences and listening to nice speeches. No, we should really, tear our sitting point and get the job done. And I think this way we get a good chance to peace, salam,